Let's talk more about this operation to Kurt Volker, who joins me in the studio. He's a former U.S. ambassador to NATO. He's also the executive director of the McCain Institute for International Leadership at Arizona State University. Kurt, welcome.
Thank you, Asieh.
So this operation is not expected to be quick or easy. Why is it so important to win Mosul?
Well, Mosul is symbolic. It is essentially the capital of the northern part of Iraq. It is a gateway, in a way, if you will, to the Iraqi government controlling the rest of the territory of Iraq or not controlling that territory. It's been a stronghold for ISIS, apart from their base in Syria. So if they're able to hold it, it's significant for ISIS. If the Iraqi government takes it away, that's significant for the fight against ISIS and strengthening the Iraqi government.
Iraqi Kurdish Peshmerga troops are involved. What exactly is the role of the U.S.-led coalition? Is it purely a support role here?
Well, there's several roles that the U.S. is playing. One of the most important roles is political, which is allowing the conditions for the Peshmerga and the Iraqi government to work together. There's no love lost there. There's a lot of suspicion. But because the U.S. is trying to piece this together as one effort, that's working. That is a great risk on the other end of this, assuming that the forces do retake Mosul. Who then governs, who then controls it? That's still something that's not clear. In addition to that, the U.S. has airstrikes, and the U.S. has spotters on the ground that are helping direct the airstrikes, and the U.S. has advisors that are helping the respective military forces and communicating with each other to make sure those efforts are coordinated.
As the former NATO ambassador, when you watch this operation, Kurt, what is your biggest concern?
Biggest concern is that this is going to be a lot harder than the Iraqi government thinks it is. And it's going to be a protracted, drawn-out, high-casualty battle, and one that is not going to deliver this PR success that we're seeing portrayed right now. Right now, it looks like, okay, the offensive is underway, the Iraqi government's taking over. It might be a lot worse than that.
What about the humanitarian situation? So many civilians left Mosul a couple of years ago. Up to 1 million are still there. So what's going to happen to them?
Yeah, you could have easily 500,000 people fleeing into the Kurdish region of Iraq. And I don't know that they're fully equipped to handle those people. And it could be a significant humanitarian consequence as well. But we'll see. We don't know. I think that this may play out a little bit slower time than the timetable now looks.
What are the lessons learned in Iraq, and what is next if this, in fact, turns out to be a victory here?
Well, I think the key lesson to learn from Iraq is that it takes time and patience, that you need to build security and hold it over time. You can't just step in, have a surge, achieve success, walk away, things fall apart again. I think you need some kind of consistency and sustainability. And then the second thing is that the only sustainability for Iraq as a state is if the constituent parts, Shia, Sunni, and Kurd, are able to feel protected and work together. If they feel they can't do that, they go to corners and you have a divided state, and that's in fact what we have now.
Kurt Volker, always appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.